Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another knife video for you. Today, we have a Protech unboxing, as you can see by the box and the thing above, but it's a pretty special one. It is what I like to call Blade Show specials. This is something that at Blade Show, if you're going in June, unfortunately, I cannot. Part of the reason why they sent this to me early, kind of show it to you guys and maybe motivate you to make a beeline for the Protech booth if you want to get one. They're very limited edition knives, and there's only 80 of them, 40 in each blade shape. So if you want one, you're going to want to go there. I have seen pictures of it on Cutting Edge Gear's Instagram. That's Matt from Protech. He works there. It's at Cutting Edge Gear, but I'll link to it down below too if you want to go check that out. He has one, so I kind of know somewhat what it looks like, but pretty excited to get my hands on one anyway. So yes, it is the new Runt 5. I'm zoomed in because it's a very small knife, so I know once I take it out of here, you guys are going to want to see it up closer, with aluminum bronze handle, which we'll talk about a lot. And for Blade Show only, the Mike Irie hand ground and mirror polished blade. The production ones are going to be a bit different. They sent me kind of an information sheet and like a long letter form, so I think I've memorized enough of it, but I'm probably going to reference it. It's off the side here. They also sent me this nice coin. I don't think this comes with a knife though, because it's got a TR3 on the back of it, not a Runt. So, but cool. I don't have a Protech coin. I am starting to accidentally accumulate quite a few of these coins, and they're kind of fun to have around. Great for Instagram pictures. Let's get this thing open and show it to you, then we will talk about it. Usual Protech box. I don't know if it's going to have a special one for Blade Show. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. This is just the usual Protech packaging. I love these little bags. And you can tell it's a widow one because it's got a little bag. They have two different size bags. I don't know why I'm using the same voice I used to talk to my cat, but that's what happened. Live television, everybody. Unboxings, you can only do them once. Let's get it out of here. The usual Protech caution sharp edge, handle with care. This is pretty. I'll explain what aluminum bronze is momentarily, but that is freaking gorgeous. Ooh, I did not notice in Matt's Instagram pictures that very special fire button. I kind of thought it looked similar to, you know, what they did on my my Strider Protech, but no, that's a whole other level. Don't think that's production when the production ones come out. I don't know, but the aluminum bronze is. So when these become full production, they're going to have this aluminum bronze. What is the aluminum bronze? I guess now is the time to talk about it. Aluminum bronze means, kind of as the name indicates, it's bronze with a little bit of aluminum in it. Maybe they should have called it bronze aluminum. I don't know. But it makes it easier to machine, a bit more durable. And if I'm reading this right, also kind of, you know, it keeps the patina, or a more consistent patina, a bit more luster on the patina, I guess. But whatever it is, it's pretty. And on Matt's pictures at Cutting Edge Gear on Instagram, again, we'll link down below. His is very patinaed. You can see what that looks like. I hope mine patinas. It might not, because again, I have the dry hands. Some nice, I guess you'd call that jimping. But for the actual Runt 5, when the production version comes out, the differences between previous Runts are it's a bit thicker on the handle, deep carry pocket clip. So let's open this sucker up. Hit that beautiful fire button. Very snappy. Ooh, and that polished blade. You can see my Ferrari flag up there. Probably see. Good thing I wore a shirt. Oh, it is kind of hot in my office. Thought crosses my mind sometimes to do these shirtless, but who knows? I don't want to catch the reflection. Yeah, this is number 32 of 40, but I think that's just for this blade shape. I do believe there's 40 of each. This is not going to be inexpensive at Blade Show, with what I'm assuming the fancy fire button and the hand ground, hand polished by Mike Irie blade. This is going to be 154 cm. They're $350 map, so I'm assuming that's what they charge at Blade Show. Is $460 retail, map $350. They're not going to be inexpensive by any stretch of imagination, but when they come out in production late this summer, 20 CV, still with the aluminum bronze, a much more reasonable $135. So if you like the look of this and you don't want the polished blade, which some people aren't going to want polished blades anyway, they do scratch up if you're actually going to use it. I don't know how many of these are actually going to get used since they're so limited production. But that, yeah, 135 bucks, not bad at all. Let's see if I have to smell it, because you can tell how much bronze is in it by. Yep, it smells like bronze. It has that coppery, bronzy smell. That's going to stick on your hands. But, oh, that's gorgeous. That is freaking gorgeous. It is Cali legal. It's very small. That's why I'm zoomed in here. I'm gonna measure it up here off screen. Sorry, you can't see that scale there, but it's yeah, 2-inch blade, hair over 5 inches overall length. We'll do some more measurements here in a minute. I do have the calipers and the scale out, but let's just look closer at that fire button. Sorry, I'm focusing so much on that fire button, but man, that's pretty. Do I have my... I do. So here's the one on my Strider, which is also very, very, very pretty. Is it the two-tone? Yeah, it's two-tone as well. I guess it is pretty similar. So yeah, that same kind of fire button. I don't know if this can be production or not. Maybe it is, because this one's production. It just looks so fancy. I assumed maybe it wouldn't be, but I am prepared to be wrong with that. If Protech corrects me, I will. I'll pin the comment down below. But yeah, wow, this is really pretty. It was, Matt said, "Hey, do you want one of these 4-blade show? You can do a little video on it." And I thought, yeah, sure. But oh wow, this is really nice. This is silly pretty. Ergonomics, yeah, it does with a thicker handle. I mean, I never held a regular Runt, but I had a Calmigo, which is also the Cali legal. It does feel like it fills your hand a little bit, as much as you do on a 3-finger knife, more than the Calmigo did. You could absolutely 100% feel that pocket clip, because it's a small knife, and obviously if you have a working pocket clip, it's going to take up a lot. It has some heft to it. If I was actually going to carry and use this, if it was a production one, I don't know how much I'll carry and use this one. But if I was going to carry and use one a lot, I would probably take the pocket clip off, honestly, and just drop it in my pocket. But yeah, definitely has some heft. We'll do a weight here in a moment. But right now, let's just look. Let's just look. I've already managed to smudge up the blade a little bit. Clean it off a little bit. But yeah, I hope to holy heck that I actually get some patina on this, because I mean, I'll demonstrate. Mirror polished blade and barely a fingerprint when I touch it. So I just don't have many oils or anything in my hand. I mean, everybody's got a little bit. I don't think I could go on a robbery spree or anything. I think I'd leave enough fingerprints for that, but I just don't usually leave a lot of fingerprints on anything or sweat or anything. But man, this is noise. So let's do some measurements. Bring out the calipers first. We have blade thickness. I'm guessing it's probably that usual 0.1. Is it 1.1 or 1.2 they usually have? Well, that is off. Calipers probably need a new battery. They're starting to misbehave. 0.115. 1110. It's very thin. Handle thickness feels fairly thick, but it isn't. 0.48, so I guess it just feels thicker because it's a smaller knife. Let's try and do the thickness behind the edge. It's going to be tough. Mirrored blade, and you can see that hand ground. There ain't much of a bevel. By the way, I do not own a Ferrari. I don't make that kind of money. I'm just a big fan of the team. I just like the flag. F1 rules. What is the 0? Oh, slipped off. Gosh dang it, I'm trying not to scratch this thing too. I should probably get plastic calipers, eh? Probably be a good idea to do someday. 0.17, 0.18. This is a really hard measurement to get accurate, but pretty thin behind the edge. And again, it's, you know, hand ground. Feels pretty darn sharp. No complaints there. Again, I'm not really sure how much these are going to get used. It's not exactly a mirror polished edge. Now, I would say it's a really nice edge. Not exactly a mirror polished edge to go with a mirror polish finish, but pretty close. Yeah, let's do the weight. I'm curious about that. Bring out the revived, as you guys have started to call it, the hello scale, because it says hello when I turn it on. It's nice that it greets me. It is in ounces, so 3.75. So yeah, it's a bit hefty. I'm saying this by memory, but gosh, I want to say my Calmigo was a lot less. I mean, I know it was a lot less than that. I want to say it was well under 2 ounces anyway. I had the Calmigo Tron. This is going to be available in a textured handle as well. Let me look to see if that's going to be... I don't think that's going to be the Blade Show one. Expect release stone-washed or black CPM 20 CV blades on the production one, starting at $135. Trying to look here. It just says they'll be available in a fully textured or a regular handle. So it doesn't specify. But I'm assuming the Blade Show ones are just this. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. 2 handle patterns, solid or full texture. It doesn't really specify. So it is 2 different blade shapes as well. This is the reverse Tonto. There will also be a Warncliffe. So yeah, this is a very, very pretty thing. I'm very, yeah, $350. It's a lot of money for a very small knife, and I understand that. But it is a Blade Show special Protech. You're not going to lose money on it. It's just, that's the way it is. These Blade Show special Protechs are pretty collectible. So a lot of the Blade Show special stuff, the Microtech makes some very collectible ones. So if you were a Protech nut and you just want to make a beeline, these are not going to last. There's not that many of them. And also, yeah, you're not going to lose money. But if you want to wait, if you're just a normal human, I can see my fingers in the blade. Wait till late summer. $135 for this very unique handle material. The only automatic chassis in full bronze, according to Protech, and I don't doubt that a bit. I haven't seen one, but God, this thing is gorgeous. Very, very nice. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little unboxing. Maybe it'll make you run for the Protech booth. I do have at least one more, maybe another Blade Show release coming up before the show. I already did one. I guess the 80-20.5 counts as one because that's when the first batch from this is going to be available, is on the floor at Blade Show, and then they'll be at dealers immediately after that. I have another knife from another brand that's going to be announced before Blade Show, but the first bunch will be available at Blade Show, so I have that one coming up, and I think I'm getting another one in before then, but we will see. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This thing is very, very nice to look at. I'm sure it'll be nice to use too, but how much am I going to use it? I don't know. Mirror polished blade. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to go starting to hack it at acres of cardboard with it, but it's pretty darn cool. I have to carry it enough at least to patina it, right? I gotta. Hope you guys enjoy this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.